Alright guys, Filibuster here, back for episode 3 of my legendary Attila Frankish campaign. We've had a rough start, to say the least, but we'll now be trying to rectify that and solidify our position in Northern Europe. So we start off the turn, and it sees that Swabians are destroyed, so this is kind of not good for us, because it's another pressure point that won't be hitting the Romans. We've got negative public order in Belgica here, and if you guys missed the other 2 episodes, there are some Roman armies coming up from right here that are going to be a significant threat. Okay, so we have the separatists over here who have cornered themselves in a nice little peninsula here. I cannot reach them this turn, so I will have to. I wonder if I need to actually hire any mercenaries here. May actually be worth it. I'm gonna do that, and then some more levy, and a shot of pikemen here. Actually, no, we're gonna need a axe or warband in order to provide some more umph here, I suppose. These spearmen are still pretty shit, and I am 3 turns away from upgrading, or the levy are shit, and I'm 3 turns away from upgrading to spearmen. Okay, so we're gonna finish. Actually, gonna get rid of these guys. They're a huge drain on my resources, and instead train some hurlers and spearmen, or levy. These guys have just been damaged, so I'm trying to remember if that was from a fight with the Romans, which I would assume. Gaul here is my ally, and they are doing some major work in distracting Rome. I would assume any armies down here are going to push up this way, move over to the left, unless they really try to take it to me over here. I mean, with this stack in a capital city like this, I should be able to defend against 1.5, maybe even 2 stacks, depending on how foolish they are. However, this is really the only unit of significant melee that I have, and I can't get another one of them unless I were to hire a mercenary, but I don't know if I necessarily want to go full all in on that yet. Okay, I can get the wood carver here, but I'm not sure if that's the way I want to go just yet. You know, honestly, I think, you know what I need to do? Is recruit the 2 priestesses that will be more than worth their weight. Let's take a look at my faction politics. These are the 2 generals that I've had die, so my faction's a bit weak at the moment. However, I will marry off the former wife of my 2nd High King. Oh, jeez, and my daughter died. What? Damn, so my faction's looking pretty rough. Pretty darn rough. But we'll see if I can improve upon that here in these next couple turns.
The gods speak through thunder and
the Caledonians want a non-aggression pact.
If you will have us.
Alright, can I get a little more from you?
I humbly ask that my people's warriors may come and go in your lands, so that they may fall upon our joint enemies.
Demand payment. Alright, I'll take it. It's easy, 300 gold. see what the Western Roman Empire does with their turn here. The good thing is yeah, these guys have taken Argenturatum and they just backed out, which means the Western Romans beat them in a fight here. This was not their turn to move. These are the Alamans. So I'll be able to see this with my priestess next turn, but there should be an army down there. Okay, rebellion in Belgica, we saw that pop up. Ah, so we did marry to bring him into the family. Oh no, we didn't bring him into the family, actually, we married her off. Oh, bummer. So it secured his loyalty. So this guy's basically starting his own family again. The only one who's going to be left over once I married her off is going to be the daughter. Which he could even... No, you can't adopt daughters, can you? Maybe he can. I've never actually tried it before. So he could technically adopt a daughter. Wait, let's see what it says here. Characters who have not yet come of age may not be involved in political actions. It says 50 influence, but I can't actually do it. Interesting. Okay, so we'll revisit that later. Yes, the Western Roman army that is apparently not that big. Well, this is quite... Okay, here's two more. But they're weak. It might be a perfect time to strike out. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer and judge their full strength. It's not giving me anything here. These guys don't even have a general, actually. Or no, they do, but I can just not see it. Okay, so they ran, so this host must not be very strong. It's moderately strong.
Is there nothing else?
Okay, that's gonna take me too far, actually. So I'm just gonna do this. A little retribution, you know, they kill my general, I kill theirs. 48 gold must not be worth it to them.
Ready for battle.
Okay. It did give me a little bit of experience here, so I'm gonna bring him back to Trevorum. I actually want this rebellion to grow a little bit so that it reduces the public order substantially. This is really my only mercenary. He's not that big of a drain. All my resources, so I'll keep them around there. And then these children of men who quite as substantial. These guys are going to be pretty difficult. That should be it. This should be a pretty easy fight, but we'll fight it. It'll be, you know, I got +1 cavalry for them, so, you know, my goal will be to take their cavalry out as quickly as possible, which I should be able to do with my extra unit. I'm gonna wait. Okay, so we see them here. We have quite the ranged advantage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring these guys far up the right flank here. Actually, maybe bring them a little closer at the start, see how they react. This is actually close to the setup that I want. Get the skirmishers all the way in front. See the difference in their range. Will allow them to hit a little bit earlier. We're just gonna move up. Up. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're spread everyone out. This won't look good rolling up, but it'll actually allow our onager, or prevent their onager from doing so much damage. I actually wonder if their onager is going to try to fire on me.
Quickly now!
So we're going to move them into the forest here. I'm not sure if that's actually... Yep, there they go. They're turning to fire. But they may not think it's worth it. Oh. Oh, so took out a couple of them. And they're now hidden. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Fast forwarding a little bit. Okay. So don't want them to get too many lobs off here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to get people to run. Starting off with my ranged units. See when they start to react. We'll keep these guys spread for now.
The enemy has found our concealed units.
So they should react to my concealed units. Nice. Oh, so I was not fully able to engage them. They're going to do quite a bit of damage to this hurler units. These hurler units are actually already almost dead. Try to bring these axemen up like this. These Bugadai are shit morale, so we should be able to handle them pretty quickly. We're gonna start having our cavalry do yeoman's work here. These sword herben are gonna be the tough ones. You're gonna have to avoid their Germanic nobles as well. Are they actually trying to flank me with their onager units? Send him around like that. We can actually get these Bugadai to flee immediately. Just one charge should decimate them pretty heavily, which it did. I'm just going to keep bringing my cavalry through here. Have my spearmen push up a bit. Get these herben to... should charge directly from there. These guys are chasing after skirmishers. That's never a good idea to have infantry chasing after skirmishers. These onager crew are lasting an impressive amount of time. That will not matter either. So we're going to bring them out and then do a full speed charge into the back of their nobles. Should cause a pretty quick rout victory. Quick and dirty, quick and dirty. Lost 473, probably a little bit more than I wanted to. A lot of those were in these hurlers right here. Got decimated by the cavalry charge, and these levy are just... there's really no way around it. I mean, you're just stuck with these levy being shit until you can research, which is part of the reason why I've rushed that tech. just because it strengthens your units so much. Okay, we'll finish off the last person here. Replenish the units. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to disband these guys. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing that I have injured units here. Normally I collapse them, but the Franks do have that bonus. So I want to take advantage of that. Public order won't really be an issue here for quite a while. I'm not sure what the Danes and the Langobards are thinking here. The Langobards are actually at war with the Saxons, who are my military ally. That's interesting. I wonder when they went to war. They must have already been at war. The Vandals actually have a kingdom down here. So this trade agreement, if I can get it, is going to scout out. Oh yeah, it's going to scout out all of that area. Nice. Did that give me any other factions that I met? No, it didn't. So as you can see, I got plenty of trade agreements and people are happy at me. And I'm just at war with the Western Romans. Got unassigned traits here. Get replenishment. That's a pretty good one. I generally like having replenishment. Battle movement speed, melee attack, armor. Godan's Inspire. Yeah, let's give it to him. This force has an unassigned tradition. Alright. Growth, horde growth, wealth. This helps to the upkeep and replenishment. I really like putting 2 into this thing because upkeep costs are generally should we decimate? I don't think we need to decimate. And for those of you who don't know, decimate, you lose some of your casualties.
Let us enter your lands. We seek nothing else from you.
No, sorry, bro. Decimating is essentially weeding out all the bad apples. So you kill some of your troops, but your integrity overall raises.
Our warriors will trouble neither man nor beast in your lands. Your women, I cannot promise that.
Nope, sorry. Kind of weary of engaging in too many entangling alliances here. The Danes have been kicked out of their home province, which is right up here. I'm not sure if the Geats did that, or what to see who they're at war with. So I have reoccupied Vesontio. God, famine again. This winter month really just painful. Wow. Intervene. Get out of here with that. +3 influence to her and her husband. So, let's see the Danes. Danes are at war with, yeah, the Geats. The Geats took this and then kicked them out. So, I don't know if you guys know this, so I can go to the Danes here.
Greetings to
and
you. I trust you come with honorable words that I can
okay,
hear kindly.
so I don't think it works because this is my capital province. But if there's a group of people migrating through territory and they're on a province, you could sometimes gift it to them. There's an ability here. So you basically allow them a place to settle. So I was halfway thinking about doing that, because I'm going to backstab the Geats at some point, I think, is the goal. And these guys are actually ruining my food production here. So I definitely just want to get rid of them.
Get moving! Get to it, man!
I'm going to bet on them not taking that. I haven't really done anything to provoke them.
To battle!
If they do that, it's going to suck a lot. I can just go back and take it from them in a couple turns, so it's whatever. So we will get rid of this rebelling army over here. Kill the captives.
Ready for battle!
And then we'll let this play out a little bit more. I want to scout out what exactly we got going on from the Western Romans here before I commit to anything.
What do you wish of me? I could be of
Okay,
further
so there's
assistance.
another.
There is
So
more
they've
I
got
could
the
do.
beginnings of armies here, and I believe that most likely they have another half or larger, probably a full stack over here to the east. So I still got to be slightly wary about my next move. Construction costs are coming down on this. But I think, let's see what the fertility is good. So I think I build fields here. Then that will actually allow me plenty of food. You can see here I'm getting plus 12 public order. -6, so we can end this turn. That's so with the Franks, you kind of have to.
Will your noble people let us into your lands? We seek nothing else from you.
What do you want military access for? You don't need it. You got a direct shot at them. Oh, there's Huns over here already, guys. You see that? That's just scary. Okay, so I will give them access for 1,000. That's not chump change. I might actually allow them to help fight off those Huns a bit. That's just scary that we're already only 15 turns in. The Huns are going to be knocking on the door. Let's see what the Western Roman Empire does. If you remember back from the intro video, you know, we were trading with the Western Roman, and it advised us to wait till they were weak to go after them or distracted, you know. So, okay, that faction's okay, separatist. So we're kind of doing that here. We just made our first push real early so we could get this unified province. So I think they took this back.
The old ways. I could do more.
Let's see, I'm gonna send this guy on a loop around here to scout a little further down, see how occupied they are with the Huns, who... Wow, so this has already been raised. Is this where the Huns are? Jesus, it is where the Huns are. That is actually scary as shit. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, time to
Ready for orders.
upgrade our spearmen. We're gonna wait on this guy. So I think I'll probably just end up
Ready for battle.
combining some of these guys. I'm not gonna get food for 2 more turns. we'll have to wait. I want to keep as many units as possible because of the Huns right here. They could just pop on over and see what's going on. Actually gonna upgrade the goat herd as well. Not having enough food and lacking the ability to replenish these units is just really crippling to an army. So I will, oh, Warlord's Hold. I will need that in order to upgrade this and get some noble Germanic swordsmen, which are really good. And these Antrustriones Cavalry Guard, actually pretty good as well. Let me see if I can. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, come on, God, this. The Civilopedia is just, or not Civilopedia, but the Encyclopedia for Attila is just so counterintuitive. It's like, come on, show me the units it provides. Okay, here we go. Wedge, steady, disciplined, excellent charge bonus, excellent armor, high health. That's a really good charge bonus, holy shit. So we're definitely gonna want some of those.
The goddess blesses you.
I'm not sure if I want to go for Visantio just yet. It's kind of boring, and I really have low, is that not up? Change per turn -8 now, so we will have to decimate. We don't want that to get too low and have a rebellion on our hands. We gotta wait for the Huns to do what they're gonna do. I think they kind of maybe stop when they get this far west and turn south. So I don't want to provoke them at all. See if I start catching a glimpse of them. Wish I had spies so I could see further over to the east. But I just have 2 priestesses for now. Looks like they're going up there. I mean, if those Huns are going that far west, that should force the Western Roman Empire to deal with them. They are a far bigger target and have more to lose than I do. So I would think the Huns would go towards them rather than me. But we will see. Got more attrition because of the famine. This -1 food is just absolutely disappointing. Okay, I don't really care about mercenaries right at the moment. Let's see where the Huns are. They're still up here. I gotta scout them out then.
Well met.
So we do have a full stack here.
My skills
That's
are
interesting. So they are reinforcing that a bit.
What do you wish of me? Ancestors.
I wish we would have been able to glimpse Medial on them. This is like basically when you're Western Roman Empire, this is a capital of a province right here, Lugdunum. Visantio is a capital of a province. Augusta Vindelicorum is a capital of a province. Mediolanum is a capital of a province. And I think there's one of these 3 could be a capital. But these 4 in general are basically your bread and butter of defending your north. You move stacks throughout there and are able to hold it pretty well, I think. I actually need to keep this priestess here to keep an eye on what these guys are doing. And I will have more food next turn. I think I just got to turn it. So we're just grinding through here. They want military access.
Your women, I cannot.
Yeah, just trying to milk some gold out of them. I don't really care. Gotta give them military access.
These people trouble even the gods.
Join
I
war
beg
against the
you, march against them
Langobards.
before it's too late.
Could almost get 1,000. We're gonna decline that for now, but at the next turn, yeah, because the Langobards still had to go, so I wasn't sure if they were gonna pop over on me. So I want to wait for that, but we could potentially use that to get some gold, some easy gold. They're still occupying Vicentia. Damn, see, now if my food was okay and these guys were at full strength along with my others, then I'd be able to do something about those, like probably this turn. But I gotta wait, 2, 3 turns now in order to get my guys, and these guys are gonna be even more here. Okay.
I am a priestess of the old ways. Stopping to seek the maiden.
Take a look at the Huns. So they've moved further south. So they are starting to push down. And that means that they're actually like right in here. Oh, this says it's under siege, so I bet this is under siege by the Huns.
The
Wish I could
goddess
get up here and
blesses
see.
you. How can I help?
Okay, so I'm definitely going to want to move against these guys. Keep all these units because it'll, I believe they all replenish equally. So having more units means they replenish quicker. I think that's how it works. So we're going to have to do that, and we are just going to have to wait another turn, I think. Maybe take a look here. Faction politics. God, I don't want to lose too much influence. I got a pretty good setup here so far. So we'll just end turn again. Keep grinding. See what they do. So they're pushing the elements back. That would be great if they could take Argenturatum again. And they did! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, good omen. While walking in the wilderness, a young traveler claims to have seen a vision. I'll take it. So basically I wanted them to take this so I didn't have to declare war. And I think I'm going to expand here a little bit further east. So if I take Argentum, Byzantium, and these Octodorum, I will get this iron, which is going to be key. I really want that iron. And this is actually a really good launching point for spreading further down south here, or just sacking the shit out of all these cities. It's not that far to get into Rome from here, which I think I might end up doing after too long. So we will take a look here. They still have this full stack here, but I imagine they don't want to move it out while Gaul is pushing down. Let's see if we can't take a look at the Huns again. And they are going further down south. So I think they came all the way over to the west here and have fully turned south now. So it may be open for
What
conquest.
do you wish of me?
They're occupied over here. Yeah, the time is ripe.
Traveling in silent
The
peace.
time is ripe. Let's
How may I
push
be
up
of
here just a little
assistance?
bit, see what we're looking at.
Treading secret paths.
I don't really give a shit about descent. I actually need to
I
move
am a
this guy
priestess
back and
of the old
start.
ways.
Actually, maybe I don't. I think... Okay, I'm looking good on religion in my home province, so I can actually keep them here. And this will increase the religion
Well met. What do you
in this
wish?
province. Okay. So I think the play here is to engage this group. Though it is winter time right now. These guys could definitely push up. This is a substantial force, though. Okay. I think this is the play, actually. Gonna move him within reinforcing range here. And then we are gonna briefly take this settlement. I think I still should be able to move after this. Definitely don't need to fight that battle. We only have 72. So I'm gonna loot and occupy. 1800 gold's nothing to scoff at. And I'm gonna have public order problems anyways. Okay, so I am stuck here. Oh, it actually stuck me here for both of them. They are in reinforcing range. This guy cannot actually push up into my settlement. So I'm in a pretty good spot here. Damn, I am at negative 22 gold or food again. But I won't be after demolishing that. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pins anyways. I think this should, I'm trying to do the math in my head, but I think this should still put me above. I think I can get rid of that actually. Because I don't really need that. We already got pretty good conversion here. Okay, we're gonna get the upkeep and replenishment costs. And then we will upgrade these two. Get them both on there.
Ready for orders.
I think we're good to end the turn. Really gonna have to see what happens to these guys down here.
How may I be of assistance?
Oh. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move them further down because I'll want to see if these guys are hiding back here if they do move north next turn as well. Just check our public order real quick. We still got 4 or 5 turns, so there's another rebellion there. No. Wait on the governor. I generally try to hold off on the governors till I have a full province secured. Just because you lose so many with counterattacks and surprise attacks.
These people trouble even the gods. I beg you, march against them before it's too late.
Nope. That would definitely be pretty disastrous. Alright, let's see what these Western Romans do. Oh, they're moving south. Excellent. So that province is mine for the taking, and I have to do it quickly so that Gaul in particular does not do it. And neither do any other factions. Oh.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born.
We'll leave it there. Okay, so Attila was born in the Scythian wastes. A child is born to the royal Hunnic line. Okay, bonus objectives complete, 2 of 5. That will give us a nice little bit of gold. Spread your religion to the majority of this region. Argentorium. Is that? What the hell is that? What? Argenatorum. Yeah, where's the province at? How do we see that? Did they just make up a province? What the hell is... I have no idea where this province is. Pretty sure they just made up a province. Okay. Okay. So I've received 9,000 and I am going to... This is essentially going to be my capital city here. So I'm going to start building it up.
My
We're
skills
going to take a look. Alright, so the Vandals are doing work. That's why they're coming back down here.
How can I help? The old
And they
chaps are
still do
open
have an
doors.
army at Lugdunum. So I'm going to have to push up moderately slowly because they can still reinforce this one. So we will get our siege equipment. Actually, yeah, sometimes you can hire an onager here and it'll allow you to take these provinces pretty quickly. And these guys can actually come up here to break this siege, so I'm going to have to bring up my reinforcements right away. Which is going to bring this public order to a head pretty quickly. And these guys got negative 20 because of that. I think we need to get rid of this artisan here. And gonna have to build a happiness building to fix those issues. Yo, man, why aren't you making them babies? Definitely need them to make babies. Ah, our governor. Actually, doubling down on that construction cost is a pretty good idea. So there's a lot of action going on over here that I can't see. Oh, so they did move their force down. Rebellion imminent. Maxima Sanquanorum. Yep. damn, we could actually convert another one of these as well. Let's see what we got here. God, that could be a really cool fight, but it's just gonna be easy. I think we'll get another one here pretty soon. We already had a fight earlier on. We got auto resolve. We lost 3 minutes ago troops. Gonna loot and occupy again. I don't normally do that, but I kind of really want the gold that comes with it. We are going to consolidate our troops a bit. I don't necessarily want to just idle around forever, which is what's going to happen if I keep these two big armies around.
How may I be of
The thing is that
Be of further assistance.
I need to find this other army
Treading secret paths.
that
Well
went
met.
somewhere over
What do you wish
here.
of me? I journey ever onward.
It could be like right up in here. So I saw him come this way. Could also be down here as well. But we've taken Vasantia. We're going to repair the main building, because I can't demolish it down to a lower grade. They have another carpenter. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. Religion building. I think I'm going to build another happiness building that I can build up to a market and train spies out of this province then. So I think it's going to take me too long to get. I have 0 here, and I need 7 to get another growth spot here. I don't want to destroy either of these other 2 buildings. Okay, so we can do that, and then what I'm going to do is combine these. These are fine, and then I will merge them. What I will do is see what these guys need to be a good defensive unit. I think they probably need my axemen here. And then this stack can actually still put down rebellions pretty well, which there is most definitely going to be a rebellion next turn. Our general has leveled up, our High King. So we are now free to actually get this. Plus 24% raiding income, plus 12% looting and sacking income is huge though. So that's going to be helpful when I push down through here, and this will probably be the stack that I take to sack Rome. Gaul is not fucking around. Holy crap. This is actually really neat how, like, a co-empire, you know, they're my military ally. I freed them right up here if you missed it in episode 1.
Hail! As requested, I give it.
And they're my ally here. Wonder if these guys would entertain peace. No. So I think next turn I'm gonna come down here to Lugdunum and sack it. That's still, it's producing 1,000 gold a turn. That's a pretty wealthy settlement. You can see it's far better than any of mine. So I will do that and then be able to take my other guys down here to Octonerum, which means that I want to bring them out so that they can still reinforce in case the rebellion starts up here and tries to engage in, so they can still reinforce. But if the rebellion's down here or something, I can also maybe take this province whilst also simultaneously initiating my siege on that. You can see I'm getting plus 1224, so I'm helping out my income, and I'm actually going to start the process of converting. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? This guy's a little bit more advanced. Convert colonial Agrippina. No, I won't. I will build a chieftain's house here first, and then convert Agrippina next turn. God, I'm actually really close. I can just get like a non-aggression pact with someone. These Abdonians.
Sit, friend, and let us talk. And let us have good wine until we can talk no
Just
more.
fleece them for 300. So we'll end our turn. And the Saxons are still holding strong up there. That's really cool. So they were able to resist the Langobards, at least for now. I really want to take this second province before I get too crazy here. The really good thing about the way Gaul's pushing down is that I'm going to have an ally on my western front, you know, so I can pretty much concentrate everything either to the east, southeast, or, you know, just minimally defend, and then be able to send everything on a conquest expedition. Alright, so that is going to do it for this episode. Sorry there wasn't much more fighting, but as you can see, we are really solidifying our place and recovering from the first two shaky episodes. Next episode, I'm going to try to take that province, maybe do a little bit more building up, you know, convert these buildings a bit more, and then figure out what big next push, whether it's going to be push south to sack Rome, push northeast up here to take on the Geats, which is a little bit far-fetched, but maybe we can do it, or maybe try to jump up into the British Isles and either sack or take some land up there. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Or leave a comment if you want to let me know how I'm doing or what you think I should do next. So, yep, thanks guys. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you all later.